And good evening. Welcome back out again here to Class 1 District 16 boys semifinal night. It's number 2 seed Stanberry Bulldogs versus the number 6 seed Worth County Tigers. I'd like to thank our sponsors, BTC Bank, with locations in Albany, Bethany, Boonville, Carrollton, Chillicothe, Gallatin, Pansburg, and Lamoni, Iowa. Petty John Auto Centers with locations in Bethany and Albany, and Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany, the Albany Hy-Vee and Schultz of Albany, Northwest Cell, American Family Insurance Agent David Smith in Albany and Stanberry, Mosaic Medical Center Albany, the Stanberry School District and Northwest Chiropractic Clinic of Stanberry, Sherry's Pharmacy of Grant City and Applenapp Insurance of Grant City, West Fork Tire of Stanberry, Ron Peterson Insurance in Stanberry, the Spec Shop of Stanberry and Maryville, and Winter Circle Trophies and Awards North, located in Albany, and the Printery New Shopper, located in Albany. Remember that the score of any athletic event is generally forgotten over time, but the actions of players, coaches, and spectators leave lasting impressions. The next time you attend a high school game, think of how history will remember you. Choose good sportsmanship and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. And remember, the lessons you teach today will help develop better citizens in our communities for tomorrow. This message brought to you by your friends of Missouri State High School Activities Association and Albany TV. We're back with your BTC Bank pregame in just a moment.
Show your school spirit with the BTC Bank School Mascot Debit Card. Choose the card that fits your favorite local school, and they'll donate $10 per card to that school. Available for new accounts or replacement cards for an existing account. Visit one of BTC Bank's 12 locations to get your school mascot debit card today, where they can instantly issue your new card. BTC Bank, community-minded, just like you. Member FDIC.
Community-minded, just like you. BTC Bank.
Have you looked at Petty John Auto Center lately? We're a full-service Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Buick, Chevrolet, and GMC dealer. And we're located right here in Bethany and Albany. No matter what you need when it comes to your vehicle, we've got you covered. Factory-certified technicians, OEM and aftermarket parts, and our state-of-the-art body shop, Petty John Collision Center. Plus, vehicle financing options for every budget. So the next time you need anything related to your car, truck, SUV, or van, we're here to help. To schedule service or shop our entire new and used inventory online, visit pettyjohnauto.com. That's pettyjohnauto.com.
Schultz Convenience Store on 136 in Albany has everything you need to keep you running. Schultz has coffee and gas to get you moving in the morning. Fountain Pop, sandwiches, and Champ's Chicken to fuel your lunchtime hunger. They also carry candy and ice cream to keep you awake during the afternoon. At night, Schultz adult beverages and scratchers to help you unwind. That's Schultz Convenience Store in Albany, where they can fuel you up in more ways than one.
Whether you are hungry for a burger, steak, fish, Mexican, or fresh salad bar, Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany has it all. Papa's is family-friendly with a playroom for the kids so the grown-ups can enjoy their meal. Make sure you leave room for dessert because you shouldn't leave without trying some of Christie's homemade pies, cookies, or other goodies. For a delicious meal at a great price and an even better atmosphere, you have to head to Papa's Family Restaurant on 136 in Albany.
Welcome back out again here to Albany as we get set here for Class 1 District 16 high school basketball boys semifinal action. Remember, role models are more important than ever in today's society, and you can serve as a role model for others the next time you display good sportsmanship in a high school athletic event. Good sports are winners and are also vital to preserving our fine sports traditions. So next time you attend a sporting event, remember to be a good sport and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. This message was brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and Albany TV. And Mike, we kind of talked about it a little bit during the break. These two teams have met quite a bit and had some very good games here, even on this floor earlier this year. But before we talk about that, we're going to take a look at here the starting lineups.
Number 4, Alex Reinhardt. Number 5, Jackson Anderson. Number 21, Aiden Gladstone. And number 24, Jackson Lundy. Tigers are coached by Les Smith, assisted by Dan Gladstone. And now the home team on the scoreboard, the number 2 seed, Stanberry Bulldogs. Number 3, Austin Schobach. Number 5, Hunter Johnson. Number 14, Tyler Schwayback. Number 15, Landon Murdoch. And number 23, Colin Sager. The Bulldogs are coached by Nick Groomer, assisted by Jeffrey Morundi.
So again, your starters tonight: Grant Cameron, Alex Reinhardt, Jackson Anderson, Aiden Gladstone, and Jackson Rundy. For Worth County, for Stanberry, Austin Schwayback, Hunter Johnson, Tyler Schwayback, Landon Murdoch, and Colin Sager. Remember, as we prepare to tip off tonight's Shoats contest, don't forget to start your morning or morning or trip with a stop at Shoats in Albany. You think by this time of the season I'd have that down.
You bet, yeah.
So again, as we were talking a little bit before we got interrupted by the starting lineups, these two teams played here the opening round of the Albany Invitational back on the 3rd of December. Worth County won by a score of 48-47 on a final second buzzer beater tip-in by Jackson Anderson.
Well, and Stanberry had just scored right before that to take the lead.
Yes.
So you're going to have the advantage of the size advantage definitely goes to Stanberry, but Worth County, I thought, really came out of their late season funk, and I thought they really played well in their opening round against Rockport. We'll see if they can continue that.
Into the corner here for Gladstone.
The Tigers just can't afford a lot of foul trouble.
Gladstone drives in, goes off the front of the iron, no good. Rebound is going to be made here by Austin Schwayback. He'll send it left wing for Landon Murdoch. Up now for Sager up the top of the key. Left wing for Tyler Schwayback. Drives in, goes up. Knocks it in off the glass, up and in for two.
Well, one of the things I think that's really a difference, too, in the Stanberry team is the emergence of Tyler Schwayback and Austin Schwayback as scoring threats.
As Reinhardt will put up a shot in front of Murdoch's face, but can't get it to fall as it goes off the front of the iron. Sager drives in, has it rejected away, that time by Reinhardt.
With those two guys being able to score along with Murdoch and Sager, that's tough.
As Murdoch comes away with the steal, goes up, he'll be fouled, will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Actually, no, I believe they're going to call it here on the floor. And I know they are going to give him the shooting foul, as the foul is going to go against Aiden Gladstone. That'll be his first. Murdoch's first free throw attempt is up and good. It's a quick 3-0. Stanberry lead, 6:46 left to play here in the first quarter, so just a minute 14 in. Murdoch's able to hit the second as it makes it a 4-0 Stanberry lead. Reinhardt drives, leaves it in the corner for Rundy. And the one thing about this Worth County Tiger offense, when they're on, it doesn't matter how many points they're down by. They can put up points quickly as they can shoot very well from behind the three-point arc. Reinhardt drives in, has it tipped out of his hands, that time from behind by Hunter Johnson.
Well, right up front, the first thing that jumps out at me is they're going to go against a much better defensive team in Stanberry than what they saw in Rockport.
Reinhardt comes away with the rebound. And he's going to lose it out of bounds.
And I think he may have just pulled a calf muscle or... whenever you see somebody do that, the first thing I always think about is Achilles tendon.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a knee, hamstring, calf muscle. Kind of holding the hammy.
Bringing it across is going to be Gladstone. Sends it in the corner. Shot from Rundy up and good as he'll knock it in from behind the arc.
Well, we've seen that a bunch of times, that you're going to have to make the decision. Do you want to give Rundy that three, or are you going to make Gladstone take a tough two-pointer?
Up at the top of the key for Tyler Schwayback. Over to the right wing for Austin Schwayback. Back up to Murdoch up at the top of the key. Drives in, and a foul going to be called here on the floor. As the foul this time going to go against Grant Cameron.
We're going to keep an eye on Reinhardt here. That last layup attempt, he came up a little gimpy, and he's still not moving great. maybe he can shake it off or get some. Maybe it's just a cramp. That would be the best case scenario.
Yes. Sager with it, right wing, sends it back up for Mardick. Left wing for Tyler Schwabach. Into the corner now for Austin Schwabach. Tyler Schwabach drives in and is going to be fouled, and just missing getting hit with that basketball there is Aiden Gladstone, as Tyler Schwabach will pick up the charging foul. That'll be his first, team's first as well. You saw Les New call Reinhardt over to the bench a little bit and ask him if he's going to be okay, and Reinhardt says he is, and he'll stay in as Rundy gets that one to bounce around a little bit and fall in.
A little floater by Rundy, and that's something that the Bulldogs are going to have to deal with. The floor is going to be spread. They're going to have to guard the ball.
Sager will answer back with a three of his own to retake the lead here for Stanberry, 7-5. 4:36 left to play here in the first quarter. Reinhardt drives, leaves it off for Gladstone. Sends it out now. Grant Cameron will put up a shot from three. He'll answer back with a three of his own. 8-7, 4:20 left to play in the first.
The three-pointer, that's the great equalizer anymore, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Sager drives in, goes up off the glass, knocks it in, puts it in for two. Grant Cameron sends it out to Rundy, left wing. Rundy will leave it off for Gladstone. Dribbles in, back out for Reinhardt. Reinhardt spins in and going to get called here for the carry.
Among the things you see from Worth County that really impressive, too, is they really make good decisions, I think, in their ball handling.
Mardick's shot maybe tipped a little bit as it goes straight up. It's going to be rebounded by Grant Cameron. Reinhardt sends it up now for Gladstone. Back out for Grant Cameron. Shot from three, left wing, off the front of the iron, no good.
Now, they're high school kids, so that's not going to be 100% of the time, but they're really good at that.
Shot that time from Tyler Schwabach, no good. Rebound is going to be made here by Grant Cameron. Leaves it off now for Rundy. .305 left to play here in the first. Rundy spins. Leaves it off of Grant Cameron up at the top of the key. Now back up again here for Rundy. Jackson Rundy trying to leave it off for Anderson. Left block goes up and he'll be fouled. He's going to go to the line to shoot two. Foul's going to go against Tyler Schwabach. That'll be his second, team second as well.
That's a tough break for the Bulldogs.
May look to see Jackson Anderson put up some stuff inside tonight. I said wasn't really able to do it too much against Holden Farmer against Rockport, but now a little bit more height-wise about the same between Worth County and Stanberry. You might see Jackson Anderson do a little bit more inside tonight.
You may. I mean, at the end of the third quarter, in that Rockport-Worth County game, Anderson kind of took over and had 2 threes and a big running two at the buzzer.
Yeah. And now Anderson will be fouled on the right wing here by Sager. That'll be his first personal, team's third. Fletchall checked in, by the way, that last stop or during those free throws there as he checked in here for Tyler Schwabach, who comes out with 2 fouls. It's a 10-9 Worth County lead with 2:35 left to play in the first. Grant Cameron drives in, leaves it off for Anderson, now in for Reinhardt. Now back again for Anderson. Shot from three off the mark to the right, no good. Rebound will be made here by Sager. Austin Schwabach brings it across. Up for Sager. And now to Fletchall in the corner. Trying to get it to Johnson on the block, goes up. And he'll go up hard as he kisses it off the glass, in for two.
Well, and I think that is maybe an area that the Bulldogs can really exploit is between.
Grant Cameron with a deep three, knocks it in.
Holy cow.
Grant Cameron with a quick 6 points here in the opening quarter.
That's an NBA range three.
Sager leaves it off here for Austin Schwabach on the baseline.
But between Austin Swayback, Johnson, and Sager, I think they could really make hay in the low post area.
Mardick's shot from the baseline, no good. Austin Schwabach with the rebound, goes up, can't get it to fall, gets another chance at it. This time gets it to go in.
Good hard work by Austin Swayback. Good patience and power in around the basket.
Anderson now leaves it up the top of the key for Reinhardt. He'll try and hit a three. His goes off the front of the iron. Rebound made by Gladstone. Goes up, he'll be fouled. Will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Foul will go against Mardick. That'll be his first personal. Gladstone's first free throw is up and good. Second free throw attempt here from Aiden Gladstone. Off the mark to the right, no good. And Mike, the one thing about these two teams, Stanberry a little bit more junior-led, Worth County more a little bit sophomore-led.
Yeah, these teams are both going to be a handful next year for teams.
Sager has the shot blocked, and Worth County comes away with the rebound. Gladstone leaves it off for Reinhardt, left wing. Into the corner, Rundy, shot from 3, knocks it in. 17-13 now. It's Worth County with a 4-point lead with underneath 40 seconds left to play here in the first quarter. Mardick will try and answer back. Can't get the 3 to fall, and a foul going to be called here on the rebound, and it's going to go against Austin Schwabach. Austin Schwabach is going to be called for his first, team's 5th here.
Well, yeah, I know that I don't take fault with the shot. Maybe just the timing of the shot. I just don't know if that's Stanberry's game to not use a little bit of time and move the ball a little bit.
Gladstone leaves it off for Rundy, dribbles in, has it blocked, picked up here by Sager. Sager leaves it off now for Mardick. Gets it into Johnson at the free throw line, right wing, Fletchall. Now Johnson has to hurry up and put up the shot, can't get it off in time. 17-13, Worth County with the lead after the first quarter. We're back with more in just a moment here on Albany TV.
Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your tailgate headquarters for all of your fall sports. Whether you're going to tailgate at the games or just want to enjoy the same foods at home, your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered. So make a big play by getting all of your tailgating goodies before the next big play happens at your local Albany Hy-Vee.
Where there's a helpful smile in every eye. Shop Hy-Vee.
Northwest Cell, your local cell phone provider, is a proud supporter of all local schools. Northwest Cell has authorized agents located in Albany, Burlington Junction, Grant City, Maryville, Mound City, Oregon, Rockport, Stanberry, and Tarkio. Stop in at any of Northwest Cell's authorized agents or visit nwmcell.com to learn about their FlexPay unlimited data plans or any of this month's hot deals.
Welcome back out again here to Albany. Class 1 District 16 basketball semifinal boys basketball action tonight. It's Stanberry basketball to start out the second quarter. Tyler Schwabach back in with his 2 fouls. He'll send over to his brother Austin in the corner now for Landon Mardick. Up now for Sager, about knocked and stolen away that time by Gladstone. Sager right wing for Austin Schwabach. Gets it now for Tyler Schwabach from the right corner. Brings it out to the wing, sends it up now for Sager. Over to the baseline here for Austin Schwabach, now for Mardick. Back up again for Tyler Schwabach. 17-13, Worth County has the 4-point lead. Sager at the free throw line. Schwabach will send it into the corner now for Mardick. Puts up a little floater inside the paint, is going to be fouled and will go to the line to shoot 2. Foul's going to go against Grant Cameron. That'll be his second personal, team 3rd.
Well, that's a tough second foul, legitimate foul, but he's knocked down 2 out of 3 threes and one of them from long range, which is the reason why Worth County has this lead right now.
Mardick's second shot rolls out, no good, and then Drew Johnson can't get the shot to fall on the putback. Gladstone sends it out now for Rundy. He'll put up a shot from three. Off the back of the iron, no good. Rebound made by Sager. Tyler Schwabach slowly brings it across the right wing. Drives inside. Goes up off the glass. Can't get it to fall. Austin Schwabach trying to keep it alive. Goes up. Knocks it up and in. Good for two.
Well, and I thought Tyler might have gotten fouled on that drive, but Austin Schwabach just a monster inside. Tough to keep off the glass.
Grundy dribbles in, leaves it off for Reinhardt. Top of the key. His shot off the front of the iron, no good. Rebound is going to be made here by Sager. Mardick will bring it across. Up now for Tyler Schwabach, top of the key. Over for the right wing for Sager. Brings it into Austin Schwabach. Goes up. Gets it to fall in. Up and good for two. Austin Schwabach here with 6 points here in the early going. As Stanberry retakes the 1 point lead at 18-17. And a travel going to be called here against Worth County. As Hunter Johnson will check back in here for Drew Johnson. As Jackson Smith will check in here for Jackson Anderson. Underneath 6 minutes left to play here in the first half. It's an 18-17 Stanberry lead. Stanberry has the basketball.
Well, Stanberry's size is starting to take a little toll inside.
Bringing it in now for Austin Schwabach. Goes up, knocks it in. He has 8 points here.
That's great patience by Austin. A couple of times now he's gotten the ball down deep.
And that's something I'm sure Stanberry will look to go to a few more times if they keep Jackson Smith in, as the no-look pass that time by Reinhardt sails out of bounds. And now
Reinhardt's having a little trouble getting untracked here in the early going.
Reinhardt will check out as Jackson Anderson will check in. It's a 3-point Stanberry lead, bringing it across. Tyler Schwabach sends it up for Johnson. Now gives it again for Tyler Schwabach up at the top of the key.
I'm not sure I wouldn't look right back into Austin Schwabach again.
Tyler Schwabach with a shot, up and good. Close. He had a Schwabach right.
We got a Schwabach, but
22-17, a 5-point Stanberry lead, their largest here of the night. Rundy leaves it up for Anderson. Back again for Rundy. Leaves it off for Jackson Smith, baseline. Rundy, left wing, shot from three. Bounces out, no good. Rebound made by Hunter Johnson. Tyler Schwabach, right wing here for Mardick. Leaves it for Johnson, now for the left wing for Tyler Schwabach. Up to Sager. 4:25 left to play here in the half. Tyler Schwabach from just in front of the left elbow, no good. Gets his own rebound, dribbles in, knocks it off the glass. And a timeout is going to be called here by Worth County. We're back with more after this Petty Gen Auto Center timeout on Albany TV.
If a sports injury sidelines you from your favorite activity, don't worry. You have a team of experts ready to help. From sprains and strains to breaks and more serious injuries, Mosaic Orthopedics and Sports Medicine professionals have the skill and experience to get you back in the game as fast as possible. For more information, visit mymosaiclifecare.org/sports. Mosaic Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. We're all in to get you back in.
Welcome back out again here to Albany. Class 1 District 16 boys basketball semifinal action night. 24-17. Stanberry on an 11-0 run here to start out this second quarter.
And all of those shots, with the exception of the Tyler Schwabach 15-footer, have been inside around the basket.
And actually, all except for one free throw by Landon Mardick have come from Tyler Schwabach as Gladstone misses the shot inside. Mardick will get it here for Tyler Schwabach. Up now for Johnson.
There it is. If they want it, they just wait for Johnson to clear.
Mardick comes in with a little floater. Can't get it to fall. Rebound off the front of the iron made by Grant Cameron. He'll pass. Thrown up, picked up by Rundy. Gladstone drives in, goes up. Little acrobatic shot goes in and knocks it in, good for 2. As Gladstone maybe going to try and stop the little bit of a run here.
Well, in the first game, Gladstone didn't need to score because everybody else was knocking down shots right and left. They get into a little gap here, a little funk here.
Sager can't get it to go, but then right there is Austin Schwabach to put it back in. Anderson will send it out to Gladstone. Out to the top of the key for Rundy, right wing. Jackson Anderson shot from 3, knocks it in.
Well, I'd always heard great point guards give your team whatever they need that given night to win. If
Yes.
they need you to score, they do that. If they need you to be a distributor, you got to do that. Handle pressure, you do that. And Gladstone is that person or is that type of player. Because we've seen him be able to score.
Yes. Trying to send it over the top, and they do to Austin Schwabach. He's got 12 points here in the early going. And you have to think they've got to get Jackson Smith out of there or at least put somebody else on Austin Schwabach down on the block.
Well, but you just wonder with the size that Stanberry has, you make a defensive switch, you just figure out who that person is guarding, and he goes in the low post.
Grant Cameron sends it out for Rundy, up now for Anderson. Into the corner for Gladstone. Underneath 2 minutes left to play here in the half, 28-22. It's a 6-point Stanberry lead. Rundy drives in, leaves it off into the corner. Anderson, another shot from 3. This time goes off the iron. And it's going to be picked up there by Rundy.
Great hustle by Rundy.
Anderson puts up a little floater, can't get it to fall. Out of bounds here off of Jackson Anderson, or on Jackson Smith, sorry.
Well, on that last loose ball, Sager bent over to pick it up. Rundy went down on the floor and knocked it loose and kept the ball with his team. Great effort.
Corbin Fletchall will check back in for Stanberry. Also checking back in is going to be Alex Reinhardt for Worth County. Sanger over to Austin Schwabach into the corner. Marduk shot from 3. Knocks it in.
Well, and now another party is heard from.
31-22, 1:10 left to play here in the second. Said Marduk can knock him down with the best of them from behind the arc as well. Rundy gets it off for Gladstone, left wing. Dribbles in, goes up with his left hand, knocks it in off the glass, up and in for 2. Right wing for Hunter Johnson in the corner for Fletchall. For Sager. Back again for Marduk.
Yeah, they got Schwabach again. They got Reinhardt on him.
Fletchall shot from the left elbow, up and good. 33-24. It's a 9-point Stanberry lead, the largest here by any team so far tonight.
Pretty good flow to this game. Not a lot of fouls called. Just as I say that, we got an illegal screen call, but
And it's going to go against Jackson Rundy. That'll be his first, team's 4th. Sager will walk it across slowly here as he'll bring it across the timeline with 15 seconds left to play here in the half. His team up by 9. Gets into the corner for Fletchall. Now for Marduk. For Austin Schwabach for Sager. Sager goes up. Can't get it to go. And Hunter Johnson can't get it to go either. It's a 9-point Stanberry lead here at the half. We're back with your Albany Hy-Vee halftime. We come back in just a moment.
At American Family Insurance, we know your life has many moving parts, from your 4 wheels to your hard-earned home and the financial future of your family. We'll cover the things that matter most. Bundle your home and auto policies for possible savings and add life insurance for convenient, future-focused protection so you can keep dreaming towards what's next. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies. American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
For details, stop by and talk to Agent David Smith at 116 South Smith Street in Albany or at 303 North Park Street in Stanberry, or call 660-726-3536 today. Are you getting close to Medicare age? Are you having problems trying to find which plan is the best route for you? Are you wanting to switch or even compare Medicare plans? Well, then give Ron Peterson a call in Stanberry today. Ron will sit down with you and navigate you to the right type of Medicare supplements that you need and which ones you don't. Give Ron Peterson a call for all of your Medicare supplement needs at 660-783-2526. That's 660-783-2526. The Stanberry School District is proud to support the Stanberry Bulldog students in all of their extracurricular activities. The Stanberry School District's winning culture is cultivated from hard work and determination, not only in sports, but also through hard work in the classroom from the beginning of a Bulldog's academic career. The Stanberry School District wants to wish the Stanberry Bulldogs the best of luck this winter sports season. The Spec Shop in Stanberry and Maryville have over 30 years of experience in providing quality eye care. Spec Shop features experienced doctors plus a large selection of frames for any budget and several brands of contacts in stock. Spec Shop has an in-house lab, which means that you get your lenses back quicker. For knowledgeable and friendly staff, contact the Spec Shop at 660-582-8911 in Maryville or 660-783-2870 in Stanberry. West Fork Tire and Auto in Stanberry can get you up and running when your vehicles fail this winter season. So if you run into trouble and tire work needs done, give West Fork Tire and Auto a call at 660-783-0011. They also have an on-the-farm service truck for when you run into problems on the farm. West Fork Tire on the southeast side of the square in Stanberry. Give them a call today, 660-783-0011, where they have service you can depend on with pricing you deserve.
Welcome back out again here to Albany. Class 1, District 16 boys semifinal action night tonight between Stanberry and Worth County. I'd like to thank our sponsors, BTC Bank, with locations in Albany, Bethany, Boonville, Carrollton, Chillicothe, Gallatin, Pansburg, and Lamoni, Iowa. Petty John Auto Centers with locations in Bethany and Albany. Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany and the Albany Hy-Vee. Schultz of Albany and Northwest Cell. American Family Insurance Agent David Smith in Albany and Stanberry. Mosaic Medical Center Albany in the Stanberry School District. Northwest Chiropractic Clinic of Stanberry. Sherry's Pharmacy of Grant City. Appledamp Insurance of Grant City, West Fork Tire of Stanberry, Ron Peterson Insurance of Stanberry, Spec Shop of Stanberry and Maryville, Winter Circle Trophies and Awards north of Albany, and the Printery and New Shopper located in Albany. Fans, when you attend a high school game, do you stand at attention during the national anthem? Do you cheer a good play by the opposing team? If your team loses, you take it well in stride? If you answered yes to any of those questions, you are showing positive examples of sportsmanship. Don't forget that when you attend high school events, young eyes are watching you for examples of acceptable behavior. By making a conscious effort, you'll be helping our students grow into better citizens. This message brought to you by your friends of Missouri State High School Activities Association and Albany TV. Taking a look here at the first half unofficial stats here from the ball game. For the Stanberry boys, shooting 14 for 30 from the field, 3 for 4 from the free throw line, 2 for 4 from behind the three-point arc. Led in scoring by Austin Schwebach. He has 12 points, 6 points for Tyler Schwebach and Landon Mardick, 5 points for Colin Sager, 2 points for Corbin Fletchall, and 2 points for Hunter Johnson. For the Worth County boys, unofficially here at the half, they are shooting 8 for 21 from the field, 3 for 4 from the free throw line, 5 for 13, though, from behind the three-point arc. They're led in scoring by Jackson Rundy. He has 8 points, 6 points for Grant Cameron, 5 points for Jackson Anderson, and 5 points for Aiden Gladstone.
Well, the Stanberry shooting just under 50% from the field, and primarily because they made a concentrated effort in that second quarter to get the ball down inside. Austin Swayback had a big second quarter. Tyler Swayback came back in with some foul trouble, hit a couple of shots. Landon Mardick hit a big three, had a free throw. And I just thought Worth County had a tough time finding an answer to that. They got outscored 20-7. Excuse me. And we'll see where we go here in the second half. I would look for Worth County maybe we saw Gladstone start to take over a little bit offensively and do some things. But it would really help if you could get Alex Reinhardt uncorked from the three-point line. That's a big equalizer. Grant Cameron's hit a couple of threes. Rundy's hit a couple of threes. they need to get Reinhardt off and going.
And we'll be back with more of your Albany Hy-Vee halftime when we come back in just a moment here on Albany TV.
Whether you are hungry for a burger, steak, fish, Mexican, or fresh salad bar, Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany has it all. Papa's is family friendly with a playroom for the kids so the grown-ups can enjoy their meal. Make sure you leave room for dessert because you shouldn't leave without trying some of Christie's homemade pies, cookies, or other goodies. For a delicious meal at a great price and an even better atmosphere, you have to head to Papa's Family Restaurant on 136 in Albany. Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your tailgate headquarters for all of your fall sports. Whether you're going to tailgate at the games or just want to enjoy the same foods at home, your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered. So make a big play by getting all of your tailgating goodies before the next big play happens at your local Albany Hy-Vee.
Where there's a helpless smile in every eye. Shop Hy-Vee.
Schultz Convenience Store on 136 in Albany has everything you need to keep you running. Schultz has coffee and gas to get you moving in the morning. Fountain Pop, sandwiches, and Champ's Chicken to fuel your lunchtime hunger. They also carry candy and ice cream to keep you awake during the afternoon. At night, Schultz adult beverages and scratchers to help you unwind. That's Schultz Convenience Store in Albany, where they can fuel you up in more ways than one. Northwest Cell, your local cell phone provider, is a proud supporter of all local schools. Northwest Cell has authorized agents located in Albany, Burlington Junction, Grant City, Maryville, Mound City, Oregon, Rockport, Stanberry, and Tarkio. Stop in at any of Northwest Cell's authorized agents or visit nwmcell.com to learn about their FlexPay Unlimited data plans or any of this month's hot deals.
Welcome back out again here to Albany. Boys Class 1 District 16 semifinal action tonight here from Albany. Remember your halftime tonight on Albany TV, brought to you by your Albany Hy-Vee. Find everything on your grocery list and a smile in the aisles at your Albany Hy-Vee. 33-24, it's Stanberry with the lead here over Worth County. But Mike, it was Worth County that kind of jumped ahead there in the first quarter. Stanberry had a big 11-0 run to start out the second quarter and finished out that second quarter outscoring the Tigers 20-7.
Yeah, Worth County will come up with something. It'd be interesting to see what kind of adjustment they make. They did make an adjustment defensively by putting Alex Reinhardt on Austin Swayback. Not that Alex is all that tall, but he's a very strong individual down in the low post, and maybe that might keep Austin Swayback from getting as much post position on offense. But I would expect this is going to close down a little bit. I'd be surprised if it didn't. By the way, I was in Hy-Vee and didn't get a smile in an aisle, but it was an older lady that couldn't find the right brand of wax beans. And so I probably got to give her a pass.
Well, I think the smiles in every aisle come from the employees.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad you cleared that up.
Otherwise, Mike Landon might have to ask you what employee that is.
No, it was a patron.
Into the corner here for Reinhardt. He'll bring it up to the top of the key. Leaves it off now for Rundy up at the top of the key. Rundy right wing for Gladstone. Gets it off now for Gladstone. Into the corner, shot from the wing from Rundy, off the mark just a little bit.
A little dribble weave out front. We saw that a little bit the other day, and Stanberry does a really good job of trying to keep the ball on one side of the floor. Plus, they're all about the same height, so they can switch everything.
Sager trying to bring it in here for Austin Schwabach. Goes up, knocks it in off the glass. As Austin Schwabach, who had 12 points there in the first half, gets the scoring started again here for Stanberry, and now has 14 here in the ball game.
Well, they went right back to the same thing that worked for them in the second quarter.
Gladstone drives in, got a little bump as he sends it out now for Rundy. Now in the Grant Cameron, back up again to Rundy. Rundy drives in,
nice.
knocks it in off the glass.
Kind of looked off the defender and hit the runner off the glass. Rundy and Gladstone, really clever players with the basketball out front.
Tyler Schwabach sends it over now for Austin Schwabach. Loses it out of bounds. It'll be be Worth County basketball. Gladstone will inbounds here for Rundy. Rundy leaves it off for Gladstone up at the top of the key. Right wing for Grant Cameron. Back up again for Rundy. Spin sends it in the corner for Gladstone. Back to Rundy. He'll put up a shot from three from the corner. Knocks it in.
Well, from the times we've watched Jackson Rundy, he really likes those corner threes more so than out facing the basket, which is, I always thought the straight on three was the easiest one to make.
As Mardick misses one straight on from the top of the key. 35-29. Rundy with all 5 of the Worth County points here to start out the second half, as he's got 13 here in the ball game. Gladstone drives in, trying to leave it off for Jackson Anderson on the block. And a foul going to be called here against Stanberry. So the foul will go against Austin Schwabach. That's his second, team's first. And the big thing for Stanberry, they played Tyler Schwabach the entire second quarter with 2 fouls. Did not pick up another foul there in that first half. So that's a big plus there for Stanberry starting out the second half, as nobody really in any big foul trouble for either team. Rundy left wing sends it up now for Reinhardt. Drives in, leaves it for Rundy. Corner shot from 3. Rolls out, no good. Rebound made by Sager, stolen away here by Reinhardt. Gets it to Gladstone. Now Reinhardt, shot from 3. Off the mark to the left. Rebound made by Hunter Johnson.
Just having trouble getting off and going tonight.
Tyler Schwabach with it, right wing. Drives in, leaves it off for Sager. Shot from 3. His shot bounces out. Rebound is going to be made here by Alex Reinhardt. Now Rundy, shot from 3 from the wing. Can't get it to fall in.
3 straight shots we've seen rim in and out.
And a foul going to be called here against Hunter Johnson on the rebound. So Johnson will pick up his first, team second here. 4:28 left to play here in the third. It's a 6-point Stanberry lead, 35-29. Trying to get the ball inbounds here for Jackson Anderson. Picked up by Rundy out to Grant Cameron. Rundy, I believe, barely just got back in play as Gladstone takes it to the left block and kisses it up with his left hand.
Nice strong move to the left. Finish with the offhand.
Timeout going to be called here by Stanberry. We're back with more in just a moment here on Albany TV.
At American Family Insurance, we know your life has many moving parts, from your 4 wheels to your hard-earned home and the financial future of your family. We'll cover the things that matter most. Bundle your home and auto policies for possible savings and add life insurance for convenient, future-focused protection so you can keep dreaming towards what's next. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies. American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
For details, stop by and talk to Agent David Smith at 116 South Smith Street in Albany or at 303 North Park Street in Stanberry, or call 660-726-3536 today.
Coming out of the Petty John Auto Center timeout, it'll be Stanberry basketball. Remember to check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com. It's down now to a 4-point Stanberry lead. Sager sends it into Mardick in the corner. After Stanberry got the opening 2 points of the half, Worth County now on a 7-0 run.
We don't have an overly big crowd, but this will shock everybody. The
student sections are making some good noise, though.
Well, the high school girls on both squads can make a lot of noise.
I said Stanberry's got a wideout going here on our side. On the opposite side, it looks like almost a neon color out for Worth County's girls. As Gladstone drives in, goes up, knocks it in off the glass, up and in for two.
Well, Austin Swayback tried to take the charge. I thought it was a good no call. There wasn't a lot of contact there.
Sager drives, he'll be fouled. They're going to call it here on the floor. As the foul will go against Gladstone. So it'll be the second against Gladstone. Team's first here against Worth County in the half.
Well, what was a 9-point lead down to 2 now? 9-point lead at halftime.
Sager goes up, under, can't get it to go under, and it's going to be picked up here by Jackson Anderson.
Well, Sager's looking for the foul, but I didn't think he had to go up and under. I thought he could have just stopped and powered it up.
Gets it over for Reinhardt in the corner. Brings it in now for Jackson Anderson on the block. Leaves it in the corner for Gladstone. Now he'll drive baseline. Goes up, knocks it in, up and good for two. Gladstone now with 11 points here in the ball game as we're tied at 35 all with 3 minutes left to play in the third. Sager trying to leave it off for Austin Schwebach. Tipped off the hands that time of Jackson Anderson out of bounds. Landon Marnick will inbounds with 2:47 left to play here in the third, tied up at 35 all. Sager drives in, and a blocking foul going to be called here against Jackson Anderson.
Well, that's tough because
Well, hold on. One person calls it a blocking foul. The other one calls it against Sager. So they're going to call a charge against Sager. That'll be his second.
Well, that's strange because I think official David Fast had that as a block. The other official overruled him.
So that'll be the second against Sager. Third against Stanberry. Gladstone drives in, leaves it off for Reinhardt. Fakes the three, drives in, goes up, can't get it to fall with his right hand. And then Anderson is going to be fouled, will go to the line to shoot two. And that's not going to sit very well for Stanberry after the last call.
No. Now you wonder, do you get you may get a touch foul down at this other end.
Yeah. Foul goes against Hunter Johnson. Jackson Anderson can hit the first one off the back of the iron.
Well, Gladstone's really had a nice run here in the third.
Second
one. 6 or 8 points for him, and plus he's also taken on the role of guarding Colin Sager at the other end.
Anderson able to hit the second as he gives Worth County again a 1-point lead. During those free throws, assistant coach for the Tigers, Dan Gladstone, giving Reinhardt a little pep talk as Sager puts one up from the right elbow and it rolls out, no good. Rundy leaves it off for Gladstone. Sends it up for Rundy on the right block. Fades back, knocks it in off the glass, up and in for two.
Well, I'm really kind of surprised Stanberry hasn't gone back to Austin Schwebach in the low block.
Tyler Schwebach sends it for Mardick. He'll put up a shot from three. Off the front of the iron, no good. And that time, Tyler Schwebach leaves it off for Hunter Johnson. Can't get it to fall. Rebound made by Grant Cameron.
Well, Hunter kind of short-armed that going up. Left it short.
Reinhardt will leave it up now for Rundy up at the top of the key. It's a 3-point Worth County lead with 1.5 left to play in the third. Right wing for Cameron, up for Gladstone. He'll put up a shot from three. Off the front of the iron, no good. Rebound made by Mardick. Sager, left wing, shot from three. Knocks it in. Big shot that time for Sager to give Stanberry a lift when they need one.
Well, he did a nice job of getting himself set, knocking down the open three. He hasn't had a lot of open looks. They were able to get it to him in transition.
Now Rundy drives baseline and kisses it off the glass, up and in for two. Give Jackson Rundy here in the ball game 17 points. Sager with it up at the top of the key. It's a 40-38 Worth County lead. Underneath 40 seconds left to play in the third. Mardick gives it off for Austin Schwebach. Up for Johnson, out for Sager. Sager shot from three. No good. Rebound made by Anderson. Gets it off for Gladstone as he'll drive. Baseline. Goes up, knocks it in off the glass, up and in for two.
Boy, offensively, Gladstone and Rundy are really carrying the load right now.
17 points for Rundy. Gladstone with 13. 30 of the 42 points here for Worth County coming from those two. Tyler Schwabach drives in, trying to leave it off for Hunter Johnson. Pass tipped away. Johnson goes up, can't get it to fall. Schwabach at the buzzer, gets it in. 42-40 at the fourth quarter break. We're back to start the fourth when we come back in just a moment.
Are you getting close to Medicare age? Are you having problems trying to find which plan is the best route for you? Are you wanting to switch or even compare Medicare plans? Well, then give Ron Peterson a call in Stanberry today. Ron will sit down with you and navigate you to the right type of Medicare supplements that you need and which ones you don't. Give Ron Peterson a call for all of your Medicare supplement needs at 660-783-2526. That's 660-783-2526. The Stanberry School District is proud to support the Stanberry Bulldog students in all of their extracurricular activities. The Stanberry School District's winning culture is cultivated from hard work and determination, not only in sports, but also through hard work in the classroom from the beginning of a Bulldog's academic career. The Stanberry School District wants to wish the Stanberry Bulldogs the best of luck this winter sports season.
Welcome back out again here to Albany. Class 1 District 16 boys semifinal basketball action tonight. It's Stanberry basketball here to start the second quarter.
Well, after Stanberry outscored Worth County 20-7 in the second quarter, Worth County bounced back to outscore Stanberry 18-7 in the third quarter.
Gladstone had 6 of his 13 points there in that third quarter as well. 42-40, 7:49 left to play here in this fourth quarter. Sager with it up at the top of the key. Leaves it off for Austin Schwabach, goes up and under, knocks it in as he'll tie it up at 42 all.
Great cut by Schwabach and a great feed by Sager to get it to him on the low block. The Tigers just haven't really had an answer for Austin Schwabach in the low post.
So he made the last bucket there of the third quarter, makes the first bucket here of the fourth quarter.
And good defense by Hunter Johnson on that post feed.
Over to left wing for Hunter Johnson. Leaves it off now for Tyler Schwabach, right wing. Dribbles in, goes up with his left hand, can't get it to fall. Rebound made by Reinhardt. He'll quickly bring it across. Goes up with his left hand, knocks it in off the glass.
And you know, the Tigers have done a lot of this without Reinhardt having his usual game. You wonder
those are his first points of the night right there.
Yeah, you wonder if that gets him off and going here.
Sager will get it off here for Johnson up at the top of the key. Now for Fletchall. Leaves it back door here for Tyler Schwabach. He'll be fouled. I believe it's going to be called here on the floor, though, as the foul is going to go against Rundy. No, they are going to give him the 2 shots here. So the foul against Rundy will be his second, team second as well. As Tyler Schwabach will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. First shot off the front of the iron, no good.
Well, consecutive trips and 2 really good back cuts by the Bulldogs. Get him a basket and 2 free throw attempts here.
Tyler Schwabach's second free throw attempt is up and good. He's able to knock home the second. Bringing it across will be Rundy. Leaves it up now for Gladstone. Leaves it off for Reinhardt. Deep 3. Knocks it in. He's got 5 points all here coming in this fourth quarter. Sager will leave it off here for Mardick. Right wing. Driving in will be Tyler Schwabach. Gets it for Johnson. Now leaves it off for Mardick on the baseline. He'll bring it back up and sends it up to Sager. 2 minutes gone here in this fourth quarter of play. Tyler Schwabach in the left corner. Up for Mardick. Grant Cameron's been kind of quiet after his 6 points in the early going as Tyler Schwabach knocks it in off the left elbow.
Well, I was just starting to wonder if you could put Tyler Swayback and Austin Swayback on the same side, or Sager and Austin Swayback on the same side, where one can't sag off and take Swayback away inside.
Grant Cameron from the right elbow knocks it in. Just as I said, he's been kind of quiet offensively. He answers back with a bucket of his own. Hunter Johnson with it right wing. Gets it off now for Johnson. His pass for Tyler Schwabach going to go out of bounds. At the Worth County bench, it'll be Worth County basketball.
Well, I think Tyler Swayback was hoping that was tipped, but he was looking around. He was trying to sell it, I think.
Aiden Gladstone with it left wing. Gets it off for Rundy. Dribbles in, leaves it for Anderson, now for Reinhardt, left wing, knocks it in as he's starting to heat up. He's got 8 points here in this fourth quarter, and we're only 3 minutes here into the fourth. 52-45, it's a 7-point Worth County lead now. Mardick will send it right wing for Schwabach. Up for Hunter Johnson, left wing for Sager. Up now for Mardick. He'll try and answer back with a three of his own. Off the mark to the right, no good. Rebound made by Rundy. Leaves it off now for Reinhardt. Reinhardt brings it across. Sends it in the corner for Anderson for Gladstone. He'll dribble in, goes up with his right hand. Can't get it to fall. Sends it back out. Rundy shot from three. He can't get it to fall. Rebound this time going to be made here by Austin Schwabach.
Well, no need to panic. Plenty of time left with only down 7.
Mardick will send it out now, this time for Johnson. Up for Sager, goes over his head, but picked up by Mardick. Up at the top of the key. Over to Tyler Schwabach, left wing. Right wing for Mardick. Gets it to Johnson, now back up again for Sager. Sager shot from three. No good. Rebound made here by Reinhardt. Reinhardt dribbles in, puts up a little floater, going to be called for the charge.
You can just kind of see that one coming.
Yeah. Reinhardt will be called for his first, team's third. 52-45, it's a 7-point Worth County lead. Tyler Schwabach brings it across. He'll have it left wing. Leaves it off now for Sager. Drives in, goes up, knocks it in, a little floater.
And you really expect to get some help on that dribble drive, but that's a nice, strong finish.
Reinhardt spins, this time stops, and tries to go up over Schwabach and goes off the inside of the iron. Rebound made by Austin Schwabach. Trying to set it for Mardick. It's going to go out of bounds. Timeout will be called here by Worth County. A 30-second Petty John Auto Center timeout. We're back with more in just a moment on Albany TV.
The Spec Shop in Stanberry and Maryville have over 30 years of experience in providing quality eye care. Spec Shop features experienced doctors plus a large selection of frames for any budget and several brands of contacts in stock. Spec Shop has an in-house lab, which means that you get your lenses back quicker. For knowledgeable and friendly staff, contact the Spec Shop at 660-582-8911 in Maryville or 660-783-2870 in Stanberry.
Welcome back out again here to Albany. Class 1 District 16 high school basketball semifinal night here on the boys' side. Coming out of the Petty John Auto Center timeout, it'll be Worth County basketball. Remember to check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com.
Well, and you wonder, Stanberry may want to start to go to foul here a little bit. They've only got four
here in the half.
Just to be able to.
Rundy leaves it off for Anderson on the block. He'll go up and knocks it in off the glass. And in that defense, Worth County only has 3 here in the half. In case Stanberry were to make a run, they might want to start trying to foul a little bit here too. Mardick will give it up here for Sager. Left wing for Mardick.
To him in the block.
Trying to bring it down to Austin Schwabach. Tipped off his route just a bit there as it's going to be picked off as he tried to keep it in place, ending out to Sager, that time by Rundy.
You better get after it. With their handlers, they'll burn some clock. I don't think they're going to they're not going to put it in the deep freeze yet, I don't think, but they are going to run a little clock, I would guess, unless they get a layup.
Ball inbounds here for Anderson. Spins around, goes up, knocks it in off the glass, up and in for two.
And there was that aforementioned layup.
That's a hard-looking layup, though. Sager from three, no good. And looking for the foul, not getting it. And it's going to be tipped here off of Worth County, but it's going to stay here with Stanberry. Johnson will inbounds for Sager. Shot from three. No good off the iron. And a foul is going to be called against Hunter Johnson.
Yeah, that's a tough call on Hunter Johnson because I thought that's just two guys competing for the rebound.
So that will be the third against Hunter Johnson, team's fifth. Bringing it up for Reinhardt. Dribbles in, leaves it into the corner. Now for Anderson, right wing. And he'll be fouled here by Landon Mardick. That'll be the team's sixth with 1:14 left to play here in the fourth quarter. So next one will put Worth County at the line for the bonus. That's Mardick's second.
Well, Mardick had the presence of mind to understand we got to start to foul a little bit here.
And now, foul here against Gladstone is going to go against Hunter Johnson. It's going to be his fourth. They could have given that one to either Johnson or Sager. They give it to Johnson, and he picks up his fourth. Gladstone will go to the line for the 1-and-1. First one up and good. Second free throw attempt from Gladstone. Off the back of the iron, and now Jackson Anderson's going to pick up the foul.
Yeah, but that's only three. I mean, you're not, unless he's in foul trouble, and I don't think he is, that's not a big deal. Better than fouling Stanberry on a shot.
As this time, Tyler Schwabach is going to lose it, but they're going to say it's off the foot of Jackson Rundy out of bounds.
I don't think Rundy's believing it. But.
And you see the senior leadership of Jackson Anderson turning around saying, hey, we've got a 10-point lead with 1:08. It's okay, let it go out of bounds off of us. And they're going to call this one out of bounds off of Worth County as well.
10 points. You know, if you got an open three, you're going to take it, but you're still going to have quick baskets.
Trying to get an inbounds for Schwabach. Goes up, knocks it in, up and good for two, and a timeout going to now be called here by Stanberry. We're back with more after this Petty General Center timeout on Albany TV.
West Fork Tire and Auto in Stanberry can get you up and running when your vehicles fail this winter season. So if you run into trouble and tire work needs done, give West Fork Tire and Auto a call at 660-783-0011. They also have an on-the-farm service truck for when you run into problems on the farm. West Fork Tire on the southeast side of the square in Stanberry. Give them a call today, 660-783-0011, where they have service you can depend on with pricing you deserve.
Welcome back out again here to Albany, Class 1 District 16 boys semifinal night. It's the number 2 seed Stanberry Bulldogs trailing the number 6 seed Worth County Tigers 57-49. Rundy will inbounds. Gets an inbounds for Gladstone now to Rundy, but quickly a foul going to be called against Tyler Schwabach as Gladstone will go to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. Foul against Schwabach will be his third.
Well, I know you don't have a whole lot of choice, but It's almost one of those you want to maybe double team Gladstone, make somebody else catch it. Now, having said that, he may miss this free throw, and it's all academic, and he did.
Rebound is going to be made here by Sager. Sager drives in from the left elbow, puts up the shot off the back of the iron, no good. Rebound made here by Reinhardt. He'll be fouled and will go to the line to shoot the 1-and-1.
And the other thing Worth County does have is they have the advantage of fouls to give. They don't want to foul on a shot, but
yeah. Tyler Schwebach is going to be called for his fourth. So Schwebach and Johnson are going to have to work on who fouls and when. So Reinhardt's first of the 1-and-1. Up and good.
well, Reinhardt didn't have anything through three quarters, got 9 here in the fourth.
Make that 10 as he hits double figures. And a timeout's going to be called here by Worth County. We're back with more in just a moment here on Albany TV.
If a sports injury sidelines you from your favorite activity, don't worry. You have a team of experts ready to help. From sprains and strains to breaks and more serious injuries, Mosaic Orthopedics and Sports Medicine professionals have the skill and experience to get you back in the game as fast as possible. For more information, visit mymosaiclifecare.org/sports. Mosaic Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. We're all in to get you back in.
Pettyjohn Auto Center in Bethany and Albany is a proud sponsor of Albany TV. Pettyjohn's is your local Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC dealer. For new and used vehicles, certified service, and collision center, visit pettyjohnauto.com.
Tyler Schwebach will bring it across the timeline. Sends it off for Sager in the corner. Shot from 3 off the back of the iron. Reinhardt comes away with the rebound. No foul called as he'll drive. Goes up, lays it up with his right hand, up and good for 2. Mardick will send it for Tyler Schwebach. Deep 3 off the back of the iron, no good. Tipped away, and it's going to be tipped out of bounds here off of Rundy. So they tried to foul Alex Reinhardt here in the backcourt. He ran out of it before a referee could see it, and then went in and laid it up in for 2 as Mardick goes in, comes off the back of the iron. Austin Schwebach with the rebound, goes up, knocks it in. 17.2 left to play in the fourth. It's a 10-point ball game. We're back with more after this Pettyjohn Auto Center timeout.
Whether you are hungry for a burger, steak, fish, Mexican, or fresh salad bar, Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany has it all. Papa's is family friendly with a playroom for the kids so the grown-ups can enjoy their meal. Make sure you leave room for dessert because you shouldn't leave without trying some of Christie's homemade pies, cookies, or other goodies. For a delicious meal at a great price and an even better atmosphere, you have to head to Papa's Family Restaurant on 136 in Albany.
Welcome back out again here to Class 1 District 16 basketball. Boys semifinal night. It's a 10-point Worth County lead with 17.2 left to play here in the ball game. Worth County has the lead and the basketball. Next foul against Stanberry will put Worth County at the line for 2. They're going to get the ball inbounds here for Reinhardt. He'll be fouled here by Austin Schwebach. As Reinhardt will go to the line to shoot 2 with 15.8 left to play in the fourth. That'll be the third against Austin Schwebach.
Shooting 2, Alex Reinhardt.
Reinhardt was able to knock in his last 2. First one here. Bounces out. It's amazing how we can do that.
Yeah, it's what's really been amazing here is
Tyler Schwebach.
Rundy carried Worth County through the first quarter. They got behind in the second quarter. Gladstone kind of carried him through the
With
third,
Rundy there.
With Rundy.
I said it was actually Grant Cameron and Rundy in that
Right.
first quarter.
And Reinhardt's carried him through the fourth.
And that pass goes off of Hunter Johnson out of bounds with 11.9. It's an 11-point ball game. And I'm pretty sure Stanberry is going to call it off, and Worth County is going to find themselves in the district championship game against Platte Valley on Friday night.
get across midcourt, but
Reinhardt finishes with 13 points here in the ball game, all coming in the fourth quarter. 62-51, Worth County comes away with the victory. We're back with the BTC Bank postgame in just a moment.
Congratulations to Worth County. They won the
Show your school spirit with the BTC Bank School Mascot Debit Card. Choose the card that fits your favorite local school, and they'll donate $10 per card to that school. Available for new accounts or replacement cards for an existing account. Visit one of BTC Bank's 12 locations to get your school mascot debit card today, where they can instantly issue your new card. BTC Bank, community-minded just like you. Member FDIC.
community minded just like you. BTC Bank.
Welcome back out again here to Albany, Class 1 District 16 basketball action. And there are 4 teams remaining here in Class 1 District 16. Worth County girls, Worth County boys. Platte Valley girls, Platte Valley boys.
Yep.
We'll see both those teams in the district finals. Girls game will be tomorrow night at 6:30. Boys game will be Friday night at 6:30. But before we get to that, let's take a look here at the unofficial stats from the ball game. Stanberry boys finished shooting tonight 22 for 55 from the field, 4 for 6 from the free throw line, 3 for 14 from behind the three-point arc. Led in scoring tonight by Austin Schwabach. He finished 11 for 13 from the field tonight, Mike. Austin Schwabach finishes tonight with 22 points. 10 points for Colin Sager, 9 points for Tyler Schwabach, 6 points for Landon Mardick, 2 points for Corbin Fletchall and Hunter Johnson. For the Worth County boys tonight, unofficially, they finished the night shooting 23 for 45 from the field, 8 for 13 from the free throw line, but 8 for 22 from behind the three-point arc. They were led in scoring tonight by Jackson Rundy. He had 17 points, 14 points for Aiden Gladstone, 13 points for Alex Reinhardt, all 13 of those coming there in that fourth quarter, 10 points for Jackson Anderson, 8 points for Grant Cameron. And, Mike, it really was a team effort tonight from Worth County. We kind of mentioned it there a little bit towards the end of the game. First quarter was Grant Cameron and Jackson Rundy that led Worth County throughout. Then didn't get much offense going in the second quarter. Stanberry kind of took a lead, and then it was Jackson Rundy, Aiden Gladstone that really jumped out there in the third quarter, and then it was Alex Reinhardt there in the fourth quarter that really pushed Worth County over the edge.
yeah, he got that little left-handed layup. Reinhardt got that little left-handed layup in the fourth quarter, and we mentioned then, does that get him off and going? And it certainly did.
And then the next 2 offensive possessions knocked in 2 3-pointers.
Absolutely. And I think Worth County was over 50% on the night from the field, 8 for 22 from the three-point line. That's about, 38%? It's over 30. It's over 33%. Whatever. Can't do the math in my head anymore.
Hold on, give me just a second, and I'll get it for you here.
I think and Austin Swayback, I thought, had a great game for Stanberry.
Yes.
I thought he did a lot of things on the glass. He was almost unstoppable down the low block, and I think if Stanberry looks back at this game, and in that third quarter, I think what they're going to see is they didn't do a great job of getting the ball to him on the low block through a lot of that third quarter, and that was maybe some opportunities missed. I know he had Alex Reinhardt on him, but he did have him on him in the second quarter too, and that's something they may look back on and say, I wish we'd have done that a little bit more. But that's now that's 20/20 hindsight too when you look at that. So they just had a tough way to go, but Stanberry's got a lot to look forward to coming back. They've got the sophomores and Mardick and the 2 Swaybacks, Junior and Colin Sager. You feel sorry for Hunter Johnson. He's finished up his season.
I said both him and Drew both finish up their season tonight.
Absolutely.
2 lone seniors on the Stanberry team.
But it was a nice season for the Stanberry Bulldogs, and just a disappointing end to it. But it always is a disappointing end. And Worth County lives to fight another day, and it just is part of the classic example of doesn't make any difference what you did in the regular season. This is a new season, and they're trying to take advantage of that.
And again, it was a victory tonight for Platte Valley by a final score of 65-25 over Albany. Worth County picks up a 62-51 victory tonight over Stanberry. Worth County, Platte Valley will find themselves in the boys district championship game 6:30 on Friday night. Tomorrow night at 6:30, though, it's going to be the Worth County girls and the Platte Valley girls. Worth County girls come into that game with a record of 23-4. Platte Valley comes in with a record of 24-3. And Mike, if you want to watch some exciting basketball, make sure you come out to Albany tomorrow night for that game, because that is going to be a real thriller between two very good teams that are really hitting their stride here late in the season.
Well, we've seen, and we've really seen Worth County be at their best in games where they played top-flight competition. You almost wonder sometimes, because there are some scores on their schedule that are kind of head-scratchers. Of course, this final score doesn't always tell you the whole story of the game either, but we've seen them when they played Platte Valley the first time, had a fairly lopsided win.
It was 39-25 in that first championship game here at the Albany tournament.
And I don't know that it was really that close toward it may have closed up a little bit at the end. I think if I remember that game, Worth County struggled early and then just really turned it on and played without Reagan Ali in that game as well. And we've seen them against Milan as well, where I thought they really played well and had great performances from everybody on the floor. They just don't have anybody you can lay off of. And I really do think Platte Valley is hitting their stride at the right time. They've really played well down the stretch, put a lot of points on the board, got a lot of options, a lot of weapons offensively. Worth County's going to have their hands full, and it should be a great one to watch.
Remember, role models are more important than ever in today's society, and you can serve as a role model for others the next time you display good sportsmanship at a high school athletic event. Good sports are winners and are also vital to preserving our fine sports traditions. So next time you attend a sporting event, remember to be a good sport and to help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. This message brought to you by your friends at Missouri State High School Activities Association and Albany TV. I'd like to thank our sponsors help you bring you today's broadcast. BTC Bank with locations in Albany, Bethany, Boonville, Carrollton, Chillicothe, Gallatin, Pattonsburg, and Lamoni, Iowa. Petty John Auto Centers with locations in Bethany and Albany. Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany and the Albany Hy-Vee. Schultz of Albany and Northwest Cell. American Family Insurance Agent David Smith in Albany and Stanberry. Mosaic Medical Center Albany and the Stanberry School District. Northwest Chiropractic Clinic of Stanberry. Sherry's Pharmacy of Grant City and Applenapp Insurance of Grant City. West Fork Tire in Stanberry. Ron Peterson Insurance of Stanberry. Spec Shop of Stanberry and Maryville and Winter Circle Trophies and Awards north of Albany, and the Printery New Shopper located in Albany. So again, for Mike Atkins, Perry Phillips running the camera, and myself, Jared Rolfus, so long and good night tonight here from Albany. We'll be back again tomorrow. We start district finals. It's on the girls' side again for tip-off at 6:30.